Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, this time once again in 60 FPS and 1080p. So last week I had to kind of reset my entire recording setup due to issues and switching some software around, basically going to a 60-bit recording system. Anyway, caused a minute little problem. Apparently I did not notice all the settings, so it kind of did not put my stuff back into 720p 60 FPS. So I was recording at different settings. Right, so next up is right, yeah. Reading your comments, I want to do a little bit of an explanation what actually the plan is, because some people are saying, oh, don't go fascist, don't go fascist. I am agreeing with you, I'm not going to go fascist. I don't know why the game puts you in fascist in the vanilla, because I don't think Japan was traditionally a fascist nation. They've always been a very nationalist nation, but to call it fascism is, I don't think is correct. They are, yeah, so I'm gonna stay with our autocracy and go for improved national spirit and full rearmament. So don't worry about that. We're gonna stick with that one. Second of all, the reason why I'm joining the Entente has nothing to do with the fact that I want to fight against Germany. This is more of an opportunistic point I want to take. We don't really have the military strength right now to take on the Entente. We're talking about the British Raj, France here, the Netherlands should be neutral, but also Australia and New Zealand. I don't want to risk that, so for now I just kind of want all the land around the Bismarck Sea area, which is right here. All these little islands, I want them, and I want to try to see if I can get the Guinea. This is, oh, sorry, this is not New Guinea, this is Papua. Where the hell's New Guinea again? Even the game doesn't know. Wait, I need to know this now, I'm sorry. Let's... New Guinea, where is that? Wait, this is... Oh, right, it's called Papua New Guinea. So I was right. Alright, so I want this area as much as I can. So during the meantime, we'll try to strike at the Republic of China and see if we can get that land out of it. This is just mostly an opportunistic ploy for me to gain as much land as I can, because I don't think I can, you know, take on the US and the British Raj and France and Australia and New Zealand on my own here, as well as Russia. Though Russia now has its civil war, I don't think it's a smart thing, because look at it, our industry is limited. We only got 46 factories. We are still very much modernizing right now. Which the point where Japan is in here is they have just are done with the modernization, and they surprised Russia in taking this bit here, the Russia war. But then mostly what won them the war was the fact that they had a powerful navy, relatively powerful navy, and managed to sink the Russian navy here. If I remember correctly, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, my history sometimes is a little bit skewed by, because the sources aren't always, you know, fully legitimate, but I know in you know, in lines. And so this is more of a fluke than a serious thing. So but Korea and such never really managed to modernize due to I think to the lack of outside support. Of course, Japan had support from France, England, and America. Had a massive civil war, managed to finally industrialize and became an industrial nation in a relatively short amount of time. So we're kind of still in that rebuilding phase. We won't need more factories. So before I want to, you know, take on the great France and England, because they have shit all around the world. So taking them on is going to be difficult. That's the advantage of, you know, it's kind of the advantage as the German Empire. You are in a position where you can just attack these central areas of them. The downside of being not inside that area is that you're gonna get the shit end of the stick, and I'm not want to be in a defensive position. I want to take a quick offense. Germany is locked there. I could just quickly take this without too much of a problem. So yeah, let's just make use of that and just take China on the back end here. Okay, what's up? I should be training divisions, I think. Or did I say it? Was there something that I said like I don't want to train divisions yet because of reasons. Right, I think I'm gonna need another 24 infantry divisions, so 4 of them you'll be built from Tokyo. And you'll be a new division. Just want to quickly check something. We're all very small divisions, right? Right, yeah. Miners can have recon added onto it. Yes, I do agree with that. Marines still need all of their equipment. Right. You're all trained. You're no longer trained, of course, due to that. And I want to start changing up a little bit of your... so I don't think I need... Let's split this up into like 3 groups. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to kind of unassign you guys from this army. Put you back in. Because now I can... You know what? No. There's no way to do... No reason for me to do that. I have a supply issue here, though. What do they give me? How do I need to fix that? The problem here lies in the fact that the naval base needs to be at least a 3. I think that's what this number here means. Naval base limits to 3. Right, so the naval base is the limit here. We got an 18 supported by our infrastructure, a 3 from our naval points. So how much does this add actually? Does it tell me? We'll see. So we'll build that. I wish you could just kind of spread it. So it's just one being built at a time. But, you know, I'll keep an eye on it. Right, there we go. So let's continue. I don't want to let you guys to... You actually need this... no, you've got to be a lot of reinforcements, so training might not be a good idea. Alright, you guys will train. Mongolia joined the white movement. That's to be expected. Now, I genuinely hope that the Soviets, for once, will win. Because they don't always do. Which is, you know, kind of interesting. That makes Russia, like, an interesting choice to play at this in this game, this mod. Because it doesn't guarantee you a win. Which is always good. War for Europe opportunity. So we go for pro-British and we'll join the Entente. But for now, I want to contest Russian domination. They are in a civil war. This is the chance we need to start pushing. We're being like an opportunist nation here. We are small, we're tiny, but we're in such a position that we can start pressuring other nations to our own benefit. You know, and I want to make as much use of that as I can. You know, which makes sense, right? Alrighty. Okay, so... When will this factory be done? The 9th of January. Okay, that will be soon. Look at research real quick. 1915 is coming up. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Could be a lot worse. I'm fairly happy with the position that we're in. Germany is winning on Russia. That's pretty good. Because that enables the Soviets to win. And that might mean that France might have a little bit more trouble with this entire endeavor. Italy has joined the Entente. So will we, though. I'm gonna pressure Russia out of it because it's like I said, it's an opportunist ploy here. Austro-Hungary is not a strong and powerful nation, and they tend to overstretch themselves quite a bit. All right, 1915, which enables tanking prototyping, if I remember correctly. This is 1916, poison gas, but tank prototypes. And I want tanks. We will get, you know, China will become an industrial heartland for us. We might not be able to recruit her population, but we can use her space to build factories. So become an industrious nation. We will. You can trust me on that one. Alright, infantry divisions. First, I think I want to go for my... Don't do what you think you're doing. Capitulation, I think, just happened of Russia. Due to the fact that this is locked up here. I hope this doesn't do any bad. Like the Soviets might be like now, like, yeah, no, this is not gonna happen. You are claiming land. Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. The combination of political instability, defeats in battle, and war weariness when it can no longer stand up against the Central Powers. A peace treaty has been drafted. Basically, the Soviet Russia now comes into existence. They are not truly stable, I would say. But at least this allows Germany to focus on the main front here. However, without any naval superiority, it's gonna be difficult for Germany to achieve anything really. Besides, they won't get to the Maginot Line, and they didn't declare war. Okay, so that is for once happening. Good. This war might last a little bit longer than. Okay, so we're gonna contest the Russian domination. Let's get us into bad water with Russia, but you know, you gotta do something. So I want to go. Yeah, I need to get all of this done. So we're gonna just kind of ruin our relations with Russia. As we should. Alright, you're being well trained. Thank you. Added Marines, and let's at least get you some support artillery. That should be nice and lovely. Let's see. We're building slow as fuck, though. Some of you... Division belongs to an army, but there's no orders assigned. I did assign all of you to... Nine divisions. There we go. I don't know what they were complaining about. Yeah, we might need to do a little bit more in this area, but I don't... Let's just check on resources. There are literally no resources here. Am I correct? Yeah, there's nothing. This has very little value to the Germans. But hey, we gotta make use of that where we can. Engineering companies being researched. Nice. I want the poison gas. So a quick research. Let's take a look at our logistics. We still have equipment. Good. Belgium has capitulated. Well, we all of a sudden have a more need for steel and wood. Steel and wood. I guess that one means one of our ships just changed. I always keep confusing these windows. Yes, we're now building light cruisers. Let's take a look at our trade then to just check that we still need the oil. We still need those. Okay, so yeah, we are exactly producing what we need to. Alright, so another army. You'll be the yellow army, I guess. You are allowed to set up over there. And outdated equipment. Nice. Getting the Type 4 175mm cavalry guns. Very nice, very lovely. So that's 1915. This is not interesting to me yet. Neither is... this kind of is, but I'm not producing any aircraft right now. Am I? No, so I don't care much. So let's just focus on the infantry for now. And keep building the... keep researching these support battalions. Field hospitals are important. Manpower, of course, as always, is in a limited amount available. Let's just, you know... Let's just make sure that we are capable of doing that. Alright. German and Zeppelin campaign. So Germany has been bombing London with their Zeppelins. Alright. We are seeing opportunities there. So we'll be claiming this entire area here. We should be claiming that area, though. So Mongolia is still in the white movement, apparently. So, well, Let's see how's the war going. It seems like so far it is going pretty historically. Italy not making much progress. Serbia, however, should have been fallen by now. Austria-Hungary is not doing that well. Germany is kind of getting stuck. The rush to the sea happened, but they are stuck in Belgium. So for now, the Netherlands is basically surrounded by its enemies. I do not envy the Netherlands in this war. Think about it, they're surrounded by Germany and by England, and both of them have been pressuring the Netherlands. If you know, Netherlands managed to stay neutral during the entire First World War, but both the Entente and the Central Powers had been pressuring the Netherlands to support both of them. At some point, I think England sent a ultimatum to the Netherlands that either you stop trading with the Germans, because the Germans were pressuring them, you know, you need to be our supply of food. They were buying food through the Netherlands, or we'll attack you. So they were like, okay, sure. And then England was like, yeah, we want you to scuttle your entire trade fleet. I think that's what they said. Or we will attack you. So the Netherlands was in a position like, if we stop trading with the Germans, we'll get attacked by the Germans. If we stop... but if we continue trading with the Germans, England will invade us. Great. That's that, like, you know, very envious position to be in. Like, no matter what we'll do, we fuck. England eventually retracted their ultimatum. So I guess, I don't know exactly, but I guess they realized, like, yeah, this might not be entirely fair. They're being pressured by the Germans to do their bidding. We might not be the nicest guys if we're, you know, if we're gonna be the saviors of the good. We might not, you know, we might need to stop being evil. I don't know if that's their exact logic, but that kind of makes sense to me when you think about it. Alright. Alright, so how much supply did Water Harbor give us here? Went up to 9. Alright, so every harbor adds 6? Let's see. We require a little bit more than is present. Russian Revolution opportunities, pressure China. And the war will last long enough for us to still join the Entente. Oh, Germany. We might... I still need to claim the Pacific Islands. I can join the Central... No, this will be fine. I think I'm seeing some pressure back here. Some successful British invasions from right there. Austro-Hungary is still losing soil, which usually is the reason, you know, that they leave. Just because Austro-Hungary just kind of capitulates and that ends the war. You're with the old guards, so I don't like you. You'll do. You'll lead that infantry division. Let's take a quick little look at supply. It's F4, I should remember that. Required... you know, that's fine. These guys can still join up on this front here. Alright. South Africa has capitulated, so... the Germans are actually doing pretty good for once. Awesome. Yeah, pretty good for them. Good for them. We will be, however, claiming Manchuria here, and from that point over, we will kind of see what we can do. We got our field hospitals, pretty nice. Recon companies. I am in our... as we currently are, I'm fairly happy with the result. We're still in Lenin's Russia. It's not yet the Soviets, true Soviet Russia. It's not as we know it, right? As the big scary bear. Alright. I wish I had some more army experience though. But hey, we're doing pretty good. Alright. Claiming Manchuria. This might result in war, I'm just realizing that. But I think we'll be good. Let's see, you have less divisions compared to me. Yeah, we'll be fine. We have war plans drawn up and everything, so... China has too many borders, so what happens if they have probably troops stationed around all there, just scattered around. So by the time... we'll be fine. I'm not really worried here. I think we'll be fine. I bloody well hope so. Alright. What's happening? Did France just fail? Did Germany just capitulate? Did Austro-Hungary just kinda drop out? Russian Civil War. The second Civil War. The whites versus the reds. Yep. Well, that Russia was highly unstable at the time, and so some Tsar support must have risen up once again. Why are there Russian forces here? United States joined the Entente. Well, that's got to be the end of Germany. You know. Wow, Germany managed to invade. That's truly impressive, actually. You have a navy? Eh. Not really. Yet they still managed to invade. That's impressive. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Montenegro has capitulated. Serbia has capitulated. Well, 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 well. Things are happening. Well, let's add a logistic company, because you'll be attacking on crap islands, so, you know, using a little bit less material would be very, very lovely. So when will this be done? This will be done in about a month. And then we might be in war with China. I don't know if it can lead to war, in all honesty, but I would suspect that China has the option, of course, to say, like, you know what, Japan, you know what? No, I am not agreeing with your demands. And to that I would say, okay, sure, but you realize this would lead to, you know, all-out war between our nations. Is that what you want? Do you want to be the bad guy? We're not gonna use signal companies anytime soon, so let's not research that. I've researched that, I've researched this. Nothing here except for the tank threats, but we're not building any tanks. I don't need my air doctrines just yet. I'm not building any aircraft. I do have a navy, so there is some use for that, but I think we'll just go for mobile defense because we're going to be on the offensive and less on the defensive. So yeah, this would make some sense. Alright. Logistic companies 2. This means that my troops should be using less resources for everything. Right. Well, is there anything that I want to research right now? There was something right here. This just upgrades heavy artillery, but this upgrade doesn't. But this, I guess we'll go both ways, so don't care. There is some naval research that I want to do, in all honesty. So, yeah, let's just... I don't care much about the cruisers. Even though one of you said that armored cruisers, these guys, are pretty good. The battle cruisers, making large battle cruiser squadrons. I think I will do it at some point, but for now I think I'm gonna go with the battleships. Because we need to prepare our navy to be as heavy as possible when we, you know, get into war with the Americans. I might not join the Second World War on the side of Germany. Just see what I can do on my own. Kind of attack Russia. Become a big industrial powerhouse and see what we can do from there. I am not looking forward to... Okay, so we didn't get Manchuria yet. We gained a claim on it, alright? Okay, so... Yeah, we'll do my original plan. So I've got claims now. can I... So I can't justify for a war goal, because I can take my claimed states. Alright. But for now, this is fine. I might join the... okay, so, smart thing here. Let's be a smart little cookie. What were... Oh, Jesus. How the hell are the Germans landing forces? Did they change something with the landing requirements for AI? And it's no longer required to have a naval superiority. You can just transfer troops. So is London no longer sending their forces to the correct, you know? I've got an itchy nose. I don't want to sneeze. Might have to. Oh god, the French, they're losing territory rapidly. Wow, I'm surprised with how bad. Oh god. Their national unity is pretty good right now, but this doesn't look too good. This genuinely doesn't look too good. The US really needs to start getting its ass into gear if it wants to prevent this from happening into a German victory. What would happen if Russia would win the war against Soviet Russia? Oh, interesting question. I think I know what happens. I'm just wondering this out loud. Sorry, I'm just answering my own questions. Answering my own questions. In my experience, Russia will rejoin, because that's what they used to do in the early versions. If Russia stayed in existence and not get completely annexed by Soviet Russia, they would rejoin against the Germans. This is what happened in our Germany campaign. So it's interesting to see what would happen. Let's see. Bomber focus. You have a couple hundred divisions, but you're not that powerful yet, America. Right, we can join the Entente. We're first gonna claim the Pacific Islands, and then we're gonna join the Entente. Oh wow, Germany, come on, stop doing this. Stop cutting up Paris. Well, it would be nice to get Russia back in this war. Is there a way we can do... Oh god, Germany just started collapsing again. I like looking at these front lines. There's so much happening. This is difficult to push through, so I don't expect that to happen. Oh great, we're finally gonna get a couple more factories. Alright, that reminds me. What are we looking at here? I can go for infrastructure effort. I can even go for deconstruction effort. Yeah, we'll... Let's see. Gain a conquer focus war goal against Soviet Russia. Interesting. That's something that we're gonna need, though. So this is what only can happen after the war, alright? Alright. No divisions in training anymore, good. Let's see. Do I want another squadron of mountaineers? Might. Alright. Let's join the Entente. Change the diplomatic status guaranteed our independence. Alright, so by claiming the German islands, I think we've made a risk of ourselves, so they are immediately like, yeah, we might need to support these idiots. And to that I say thank you. That's actually really appreciated. That is solving itself. We're in 1916, so let's get a new infantry helmet. And I don't think I have the army experience to start switching other infantry just yet. But what I'm gonna do, I think, is no, actually, that's not what I'm gonna do. Never mind. I just had a brain fart there of having a large army and a specialized army, but I'm still gonna stick with my usually just small, tall army. A lot of support equipment, at least 20 to 40 in size divisions, preferably 40, all of them. All right. Let's get that one early. Let's get these guys trained up. Yeah, well, no, I don't really want to do... Okay, I might do a 20 and a 40. So, one heavy... Nah, you know what? Not gonna. No, I'm gonna just... That's gotta be right regular... That's gonna be my regular infantry. And we're gonna get some heavier infantry, but we just gotta make it mechanized, right? That might work. Motorized, mechanized. Yeah, I don't know. It's useful for bits, but overall I think infantry is just more effective. It's just slow, right? That's the biggest problem that infantry has. Okay, we are having a supply issue here. What is the limiting factor here? It is a local naval base. Alright. No, you're not allowed to do that first. You'll do this one first. 29th of July. So we're not going to really send any forces towards this area. We're just going to mostly just take some German islands. And, you know, that's about it. That's all I have planned for now. Just taking islands. Well, we've officially joined the Entente. We should have officially joined the Entente. Right. Get some infrastructure up and running. And we have a call to arms, so we'll accept. You guys should stop training. Sure, Mongolia will accept. And I hope the US did not just take that island. But they took it for us because we have got a claim. Very good. Pause. Okay, so some of you go from here to right there. The other half go from here to right. No, not the right there. That one. There we go. Start preparing your invasions, gentlemen. Alright, so we've got a large US force being active here. But we've got claims on all of these islands, so we should get the islands. And we're running at 33 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.